Motherwell have looked really good going forward, but the other side of it for them, they need to stop Rangers all of a sudden now.
Yeah, absolutely. I think at the back, Aldred, McHugh and Hartley have struggled at times with balls down the channel. I think Morelos has caused all sorts of problems. They'll have to tighten that up, otherwise I can see more goals for Rangers.
Okay guys, thank you very much. Back over to Stephen Cragen, Ali McCoist and Rory Hamilton.
Well, thank you very much, Darryl. Had enough action in that first half to fill a few games, but there's another 45 to go. Rangers hadn't fallen behind under Steven Gerrard until this afternoon. It happened twice, but they have fought back to lead this game, and the unbeaten record under the new manager is still intact. Boy, Kyle Lafferty will have enjoyed that first half. Twice finding the net against his countryman Trevor Carson. He's known for 14 years after playing in the Northern Ireland under-16s and then all the way through into the senior squad that they're both in for the upcoming games against Bosnia and Herzegovina and Israel.
It's interesting to hear Ali Gray saying that, you know, the Motherwell back three at times uncomfortable with ball going down the side. I think Rangers back three at times have looked uncomfortable with anything in behind them also.
Campbell does well. Cadden now. Halliday knocks it out for a corner.
He hasn't had many chances to do this, Chris Cadden. You know, I think Barisic's presence of playing high up the pitch hasn't allowed him to go and get at people, so it's a set play early on.
Motherwell starting the second half the way they commenced the first. Bigaramana was front post looking for Carl McHugh, who a good while ago made it 2-1 to Motherwell. Bigaramana looks for Andy Rose, won by Ryan Jack in the middle. Aldred still up there. It's well done too. And what an important intervention from Andy Halliday. Johnson has it. Great save by Alan McGregor. A few Rangers players looking for a free kick there.
Brilliant defensive work from Halliday, has got to be said.
Ejaria to Jack. Well, the players have come out with the same intentions they showed in that first half. With Barisic. Ryan Jack. Ejaria now. Plenty of options in the middle. Barisic is joining to add to those options. Ejaria. Now Tavernier. And Jack to hit it. Held on by Trevor Carson.
Well, the game's not changed. Half-time hasn't affected anybody whatsoever. It's two teams going hell for leather, going after the game and really trying to force the issue.
That was tremendous skill, wasn't it? And it's a brilliant clearance from Halliday. Halliday, it really is. Every chance he could have knocked it into his own goal. Great defender.
Good stop too from Alan McGregor as Peter Hartley and Alfredo Morelos have a coming together. And there's going to be a yellow card here for the Motherwell captain. That gets a large cheer from the travelling support. Very vocal in the lead up to this game. Ill-advised comments.
No, and a kind of needless booking as well with the full second half to play. It could be a long time for him.
Katic to Jack, who just had to react to get there ahead of Main. Flanagan. Showing his versatility this afternoon in a back three for Rangers, with Tavernier and Barisic pushing further up, and well, Goldson has kicked that away, and the question from the Motherwell fans is why that isn't a yellow card. Peter Hartley having a word as well.
You think they've every right, Ali. Listen, it's a poor touch from Connor Goldson, but you know, it's out of play. Peter Hartley rightly got booked for knocking the ball away, and Connor Goldson suddenly kicks it 60 yards, so it's a strange one.
Take to Johnson now. Bigirimana in a tight space, but finds his striker.
Connor Goldson's looked a little bit nervous today for some reason, hasn't he?
I have to say, I couldn't agree with you more. He's been excellent since he signed for Rangers, but he hasn't looked himself first half and certainly start of this second half, Stephen.
He's been unflappable up to now. In fact, I did see a story in one of the papers of a fan who had got a Connor Goldson brick wall tattoo on his leg.
I think that wall's kind of slightly dismantled today, isn't it?
Breaks for Johnson. Fired it across, trying to pick out Curtis Main. Barisic knocks it long. Aldred. It's there for Campbell. Now Bigirimana with Ejaria putting pressure on. So too Morelos.
Sometimes when you concede a goal just before half-time, it can affect your mentality at the start of the second half. But you know, the message that Stephen Rumton, I'm guessing, will have given is go and attack the game again. Go and try and play in their half.
Absolutely, Stephen. I mean, Motherwell played fine in the first half, certainly committed. You know, certainly worked on the set play and got the second goal, extremely good header. No, they consider themselves probably a little bit unlucky to be behind at half-time.
Partly forward. Johnson and Main linking up. Back it comes to Rose. Tavernier. Return with interest by McHugh. Goldson wins the aerial duel with Danny Johnson. Hartley to Tate. Tavernier forcing the issue. McHugh up, but Ejaria gets in there. Morelos, the flag is up against the Colombian.
He does really well. Ejaria to play the ball first time, as does Morelos to let it through him to Ben and goal. Linesman flags him offside. Katic. Halliday just shielded that from Bigirimana. Morelos, so too from Hartley, who was illegal in his attention.
He's got such a low centre of gravity, isn't he? He takes the ball in really well, he initiates contact really well. As we said last week against Kilmarnock, he actually wants that contact.
And contact again from Morelos, this time on Bigirimana, and the free kick goes Motherwell's way.
I don't think Morelos will get a gold medal ever for hiding his feelings.
It's interesting because Craig Thompson was almost saying to the Motherwell players, you know, trying to take a quick free kick, calm down, settle down, but I think he's almost looking for a breath as well, Craig Thompson.
Forward from Goldson to Lafferty. McHugh was there, and that should be McGregor's ball. And space out on the left-hand side for Flanagan to move forward for Jack. Barisic. He covered the miles this afternoon. Lafferty back for Flanagan. Goldson. Lafferty. Bigirimana is there. Campbell, though, barged off it by Ryan Jack. Katic for Morelos. And late from Barisic on Cadden, and Craig Thompson is out with his yellow card.
Because of the surface, as soon as you go to ground there, it's a yellow card all day. Can't go to ground unless you're 100% sure you're going to win the ball.
I think Morelos actually caught him by surprise, because he played a little
ball
flick around the corner, and you know, Barisic was almost late to react to it.
Vigouroumana. Hartley fancies that one. Straight into the arms of Alan McGregor. And he is not hanging around. Morelos, oh, just lost his footing there. Could have been dangerous.
Ended up a brilliant header from Tate.
Thankfully, Richard Tate's receding hairline probably helped him there, Ali.
Johnson trying to get in behind again, and a bit of a coming together with Alan McGregor.
I know there's a bit of stuff going on during the game. That was pathetic from Alan McGregor. I don't think there was much of a contact to make his legs collapse.
Hartley winning the battle with Lafferty. He's back with the Northern Irishman now. Morelos. And he hits the deck against the challenge of Carl McHugh.
Players are just going to have to be a little bit careful next 5 minutes or so.
A lot for Craig Thompson to keep on top of. Three players in the book already: Peter Hartley, Alan Campbell and Borna Barisic. Goldson, Lafferty, the target. And McHugh had to deal with it with Carson coming off his line, but Morelos in close attendance. That's hooked over looking for Johnson, but Katic remained calm under pressure.
It was good composure by Katic, because you know the ball over the top, it's bouncing. He's trying to almost read where it's going to bounce. Danny Johnson's on his shoulder, so good composure from the young man.
Morelos has it. And took a kick from Carl McHugh. Morelos is down and hurt.
Certainly swings his left leg round him here. I think he probably catches Morelos in a dangerous place.
One way of putting it.
I think he actually goes to clear the ball for some reason. I think he realises Morelos has laid the ball off.
And he nearly did.
Tavernier, Goldson is there, but so too Hartley. Halliday now, Tavernier. Morelos came short. That allowed Lafferty to make the curling run. Carson long, but Goldson, who's reasserting himself in the Rangers' defence. Down goes Johnson. Neil McCann looking on. They are next up at home to Motherwell next week. They're still looking for their first victory. So too Motherwell. Two teams that would be expecting to fight higher on up the table.
I just think it's a needless free kick to give away again, and it gives your opposition a real opportunity to do what they're good at, and that is putting a set play into your penalty area.
Bigaramana sets himself. Rangers get it clear. Bigaramana again. Morelos backtracking and doing the defensive work.
It really is good delivery by Bigaramana, isn't it? You know, that's one of the strengths of having him on the side. He can land it where you want it to be, right on the spot in the danger area, but good defending by Rangers to clear it.
Struggled to make a major impression in the team last season, Bigaramana, but he said that he's enjoying his football again. Maybe thought it was going to be a little easier north of the border, having spent the majority of his time down south. Of course, did have that 6-month spell at Rangers, but failed to make an appearance, went back to Newcastle United. Hartley. Now Morelos. Rangers just unable to link up to dangerous effect, and Johnson has it once more. Thought he'd shown too much to Goldson, who goes down and does get the free kick.
I'll tell you what, my first instinct is that I think Goldson's got away with one. I don't know if he slipped again. I'm not too sure. It's good direct play by Danny Johnson initially. He just gets a little nick. Goldson almost clambering to the ball's past him. I think generally for me, I think it's a let off.
I think I probably agree with you. If I'm in Johnson's shoes, I'm kind of disappointed at that decision.
Halted a very promising moment for Motherwell with Curtis Main lingering in the middle.
You can imagine with the big week coming up for Rangers that Celtic will be looking closely at Goldson and thinking, if that's the kind of performance next weekend in the Old Firm game, Celtic are in with the right chance.
James Tavernier. Came off Tate, will be a Rangers throw. Jaria to Morelos, and now Tavernier. Bigaramana. Goldson is there. Katic. Flanagan, and it's Campbell that's closing down. So too now Johnson. Which leaves McGregor. The longer ball up to Tavernier. Rangers have kept possession.
It's a beautiful touch from Tavernier. Not an easy ball to take out the sky there.
Jack evades the attention of Bigaramana. Rangers fans enjoying this. Flanagan, Lafferty, no push, says Craig Thompson from Carl McHugh. Not too many complaints. Barisic now for Halliday to Flanagan. Morelos. Flanagan again to Barisic. Rangers corner.
First time he never beat the front man there, because Lafferty made a brilliant run. He made an excellent run there from back into the front post area, and had the delivery missed the defender, he would have had a finish on.
It was almost a mirror image of his second goal.
Watch his movement here.
He's out of his eye line, out of his eye line. The minute the defender turns and faces the ball, that's the time to go. Let off from Motherwell.
Barisic again to take. Away by Tate. Johnson only help it up into the air. McGregor, and Tavernier won't be able to keep that one in play. Tate. to Main, but Tavernier was there. Campbell now for Aldred. Cadden. By Flanagan to Halliday. Barisic. Halliday again, who had been filling in at left back. Back in his midfield role. Lee Wallace as well, back on the bench as he was on Thursday night for Rangers. And persistent fouling from Tom Aldred means he's next to be booked.
Excellent forward play. Look at that. It's a beautiful touch. Excellent forward play from Lafferty.
I think again that's, Kyle can count to 4 there. It just shows that's the culmination of fouls throughout the game, isn't it?
Tavernier. So brilliantly supplied. Kyle Lafferty with his second. And he's got a corner out of that. Tavernier to take. Oh, got all the way through to Ejaria, but Main was on hand to make a very important clearance. Main's there again. Squeezed it up the touchline to Danny Johnson, who wins the foul. Motherwell looking to get on with things. Halliday in the way. And the cards are mounting up now.
I just think the players are giving the referee no option whatsoever to book people.
I mean, we saw one in the first half as well. I don't know. It's crazy.
Barisic on for Lafferty, but in steps Bigaramana. Goldson, Tavernier and Ejaria. Hartley was solid in the tackle. Richard Tate took a touch on its way through. Andy Rose tried to pick up on the loose ball. Tate for Rose again. Halliday snapping into the tackles. There's going to be a change for Rangers coming up. Scott Arfield and Andy Halliday, who has just been booked, will make way for him. Arfield is on. He made his senior debut here 11 years ago this month as a sub for Falkirk in the season when Gretna played their home games at Fir Park. Tate in for Main. Will break for Richard Tate, and it came off Johnson last and squeezed out for a goal kick.
That's a chance, Stephen. He does really well here to create the opportunity round the face of the defender. Oof, that could have gone anywhere also.
But again, you look at Connor Goldson not covering himself in glory alley, trying to dive in his own box, giving up, easy possession, allowing Motherwell to go in. But it's fair to say he's had a very uncomfortable afternoon.
Just hearing from the bench that an ankle knock for Andy Halliday. That's the reason he was taken off. Katic gets the decision there.
Right elbow again, gives him a little nudge.
Katic. Not a lot Barisic could do with that.
You know, almost when you're watching a game, you're waiting for the game to have a lull, just to get in the centre. It hasn't at all, has it? You know, we're almost 70 minutes gone, and it's still two teams on the front foot.
Forward it goes from Tavernier. Carson out smartly.
Did well, the goalkeeper there, because McHugh doesn't look comfortable, that ball getting played upside his left channel.
We're heading around Europe this afternoon. First to Germany from Mainz against Stuttgart in the Bundesliga from 2:30, and from 4 in Ligue 1 for Bordeaux against Monaco. And we're back in Germany for Borussia Dortmund against RB Leipzig. Final offering comes from Marseille against Rennes this evening from 7:45.
And this is where you think Motherwell have to try and exploit. You know, they're finding it tough sometimes in open play to break through, but a dead ball situation.
Bigaramana to take, out comes McGregor, and he claws that one away from Peter Hartley. Ejaria, brilliant turn from him, surely pulled back as well. And Chris Cadden escapes the booking.
Surprisingly, because that's a yellow for me. I haven't watched again. Brilliant skill. Clearly pulls him back.
Yeah, I think Craig Thompson's actually booked 2 or 3 people for, you know, little tugs of the jersey, so I'm quite surprised he's let that one go.
Flanagan forward, easy for McHugh to knock away. Arfield, his first involvement, back to Alan McGregor. We understand Elliot Freer is being readied for action. There's Alan Campbell. All action stuff from him. That's got the home crowd on their feet again. Aldred entrusted with the long throw. It's towards Rose. Arfield could clear, and if Morelos can catch this, which he can, Rangers could be in business again. Tavernier, what can they work from here? Gets the run from Kyle Lafferty. Bigaramana back to cover, but still on for Rangers. Morelos. No foul, says Craig Thompson. Morelos still down. Well, now he gets the free kick.
I think a linesman's gave it, has he?
Yeah. But Craig Thompson surely is the same distance from the, from play.
Might be nearer.
It's different, it's different if he's the other side of the pitch. If he doesn't think it's a free kick as a referee, he doesn't give it.
So he's delayed a decision, as you'll see. The result is a Rangers free kick in a very dangerous area, though. Tavernier takes. It's away by McHugh. Still on for Morelos. Drilled across. Main and Aldred were in there. Jack Ejaria now. Faced by Cadden. Ejaria. Those teasing feet. Barisic across. Lafferty didn't quite get the connection he was looking for.
No, and it's a chance. Again, a lovely ball in from the left-hand side from Barisic. He just misconnects with it. Swings his left foot there. It's a chance if he can get his foot round it and direct it towards goal. It's a chance. But good play again from Rangers.
Here comes Elliot Freer. He'll come on for Alan Campbell, and it's going to be a double change, as you can see. Connor Salmon is coming on for Danny Johnson, who opened the scoring very early on here.
And the one thing you would do if you're Rangers, I would suggest, Stephen, is you keep as high a line defensively as possible, because you don't want the size and strength of the two lads up front, Salmon and Main, in your penalty box.
Breaks for Elliot Freer. Curtis Main unable to keep that in play though.
Well, it's a real positive change by Stephen Robinson. You know, Elliot Freer almost an out-and-out winger. You know, we will have to defend against Tavernier, but probably just give you a little bit more going forward.
They'll just try and get balls in the box to the big two, won't they?
Freer to Main. Ryan Jack not giving him any respite. Bigirimana. Tom Aldred. Bigirimana, he's got Morelos on his back. He got the warning from the home crowd. Got away with one there. Salmon just tried to leave that one for Cadden. Tavernier, he was looking for the long diagonal for Morelos. Not quite the execution he was looking for.
No, the wrong club out there.
Here goes Cadden. Cuts inside James Tavernier. It's Cadden. Blocked by Nikola Katic.
Interesting thing I was going to say there, looking at Rangers bench, I know it sounds crazy, but I would be thinking about changing one of the two front lads, getting some fresh legs up there, because now there'll be serious gaps to exploit in the Motherwell defence as they push forward.
Well, we caught a glimpse there of Glenn Middleton, who looks like he'll be coming on for his first Premiership involvement. He has come off the bench in 3 of the Europa League games and was very, very impressive indeed on Thursday night against FC Ufa. I understand it. Borna Barisic could be the one to make way. Elliot Freer, he's got a lot of pace. He got past Tavernier. It's a great ball in too, and with Tate looking to attack the back post, but Rangers now can break. Barisic. Lafferty's free over on this right-hand side. Instead it drops back to Goldson. Katic. Aldridge has got a bump. Another change coming. And chance for 18-year-old Glenn Middleton, Scotland under-21 international, to come on and replace Borna Barisic, who continues to impress.
I think that's the pace you're possibly talking about,
absolutely.
young Glenn Middleton. You know, really fleet of foot when he gets himself going. But Barisic has been terrific as well, Ali, hasn't he? I think if he's cramping up and feeling it, but his deliveries have been excellent.
Absolutely, from a centre-forward's point of view, his deliveries into the box, Stephen, have been first class. We're interested to see with the added injection of pace here, what I was talking about earlier on.
Expect Rangers to back four. Hartley, Freer left it, and Lafferty penalised.
I think that's a let-off for Kyle Lafferty, Ali. I know you're raising your eyes and looking as if you agree with me, so thanks.
Bigirimana again trying to work his magic. Well defended by Tavernier, who drops only as far as Chris Cadden. Number 3 at the back stick there for Motherwell. Bigaramana. Hartley and a shove on Goldson.
I think eventually James Tavernier heads the ball away, but you know, certainly question marks. Listen, that's a hard one for the referee to say. It happens that quick and there's so many things going on.
He's definitely got a handful of Connor Salmon's jersey there. It's a difficult one for the referee to see.
Andy Rose to Salmon. Katic walks it towards Middleton, but Aldred is there. Rose can only feed Jack. It goes from Aldred. Salmon on another season-long loan from Hearts. Spent the last one at Partick Thistle. Cadden eating up the ground. Tate across. Katic out for yet another corner.
Fair play to Motherwell. Last 10-15 minutes they're having a right go, as you would expect. But they're certainly pushing men forward at every available opportunity.
Yeah, you almost think that the momentum has kind of gone towards Motherwell, isn't it? But it's getting that goal, Ali. It's having that little edge in the final third.
Bigaramana in with pace. What a chance it was for Peter Hartley. Well, and the afters continue in the penalty area. Peter Hartley, the Motherwell captain, is down. Lafferty and Curtis Main coming together.
What a chance. It's a great delivery again. The delivery's absolutely fantastic. I think they just fall over each other. What a chance, though, Stephen.
Yeah, listen, it's a wonderful chance from Peter Hartley. He'll be disappointed he hasn't scored, as Alan McGregor for some reason falls in knees and throws an elbow and a punch on the way down. But yeah, Peter Hartley, big opportunity. I think that's called leaving a little bit on somebody, Ali. I would think you call that.
I'm not sure it's kneeing somebody or punching somebody, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, I'll tell you what, he probably should have scored.
Definitely.
Ryan Bowman getting his instructions from Stephen Robinson. He'll be on shortly. Motherwell look to throw everything at the final 7.5 minutes.
They certainly will do that, and this is where Rangers, like I said earlier, they need Morales and Lafferty to give them a little bit of a break at the back. They need to hold the ball up, get them in behind the Motherwell defence. If they don't do it, it's going to be a long 7 minutes.
It's almost as well when you're under pressure, picking that right pass out of defence, Ali, as opposed to clearing it at times.
Katic holding off Main. Well, here comes the change. Ryan Bowman, he's missed the last 4 games with an ankle injury. Trained all week and is ready to come on for these final 7 minutes. Andy Rose is the man who goes on. Well, if you thought that Salmon and Main was a physical front line, add Ryan Bowman into that equation, and the Rangers defence will have a lot to deal with in the final moments of this game. Tate, nicely done. Turfed right into the box. Bigaramana now. Hartley. Freer. Freer's ball in too. It's not back. And wide from Curtis Main.
What a delivery this is. A brilliant ball. He just hangs it up at the back post, asks Main to attack it, and he does, and it's a good header. Very unlucky. I'm just thinking the only thing that's missing for the Motherwell front line just now is Joe Jordan.
Listen, that's why Elliot Freer's been brought on the pitch, is to get down the line, to get crosses into the box. You've got a front three, there's no point in playing about in your half, so Again, let off for Rangers, but good play, Motherwell.
Tate. And Bowman into his stride. Corner kick.
Well, again, this is another test for Steven Gerrard's side about character building and you know, the strength of your mentality. Seeing games like this out, having to defend your box, teams putting, you know, crosses from all angles.
Biggermana to take Motherwell's 5th corner. Couldn't get it past Scott Arfield though. Gets another chance. First one was under hit, that time over hit, and Salmon, ball was out.
It's amazing that actually Stevens, his first 2 poor deliveries of the day. Biggermana, his delivery has been fantastic. The corner was poor, and then when the ball came back out to him, it was a poor delivery in as well.
National League AFC filed against Harrogate Town tomorrow from 5 o'clock. PT Sport 1 HD and then 4K ultra high definition. Curtis Main, Bowman's the only one in the middle. Tavernier knocks it out for a corner, and it's all Motherwell right now.
I don't think Stephen Robinson's going to ask a lot more of his players, Ali. You know, for application, you know, chances created, balls in the box. I think they've been terrific, as have Rangers.
Biggermana looking for better this time. Didn't really get it. Salmon was the one looking for the flick on at the front post.
No, you're spot. I think the Motherwell lads the last 10-15 minutes have really been pressing. They've been giving it everything. But to counter that, that's where I think the Rangers front 2 haven't been as effective as they have in other stages of the game, because their defence and midfield need a break. They need to get it up to the front 2 and they're not holding it.
Shows Motherwell's dominance in these last 10 minutes. Steven Gerrard's side are having to show a different side to themselves this afternoon. Has been a big test, and one that so far they are passing and coming out with 3 points, but there's defensive work to be done as Tate delivers it to Freer. Here's Salmon. The pressure maintained.
I tell you what, they're trying everything. You know, they're putting balls in the box, they're getting shots off, they're picking up second balls. But Rangers holding strong, they're committing everything to make sure they don't concede a 3rd goal.
Biggermana floated one out towards McHugh. Cadden attacks it. Freer away by Arfield. Motherwell still have it though. Gail Biggermana. Freer on the outside and knocked out by Ryan Jack.
That's a big chance. Really, they get round behind them. They should be doing better. The final ball, the delivery, let Motherwell down there.
Well, Motherwell have put so much into this. They will feel they deserve to take something out of it. Biggermana, it's in on top of Alan McGregor. Well, Craig Thompson's decision is goal kick.
My initial reaction was I thought it came off the crossbar. Actually, I'm not sure it does, but I've got a better view here. Yeah, it does.
Initially, Paul O'Neill on the far side gave a corner, but Craig Thompson well positioned in the middle to make the correction. The Rangers fans in full voice at the far end, trying to see their team through the final minute of normal time.
say there's been a lot of physical contact, just in the game in general. People pulling and hauling and trying to use their bodies, just trying to get an edge. But certainly was a free kick on Kyle Lafferty.
Referees handled it overall, I think, exceptionally well, Stephen.
Tavernier, Morelos, Lafferty, now Ejaria. Good skills from him. Arfield. Just for a moment it opened up for Lafferty and he thought there was going to be a hat-trick. 3 minutes to be added. There goes Kyle Lafferty, no free kick. Carson, long, Katic couldn't quite get there, but Flanagan heads clear. Aldred, flicked on by Main, then Salmon. And Peter Hartley having to retreat. Only one way this is going from Carson. Salmon the target, but Katic rises, so too Ejaria. Morelos, if he gets there first, could put Aldred in trouble. Got on it, enough on it, the Motherwell man.
I think he might be lucky to get away with that one.
Bowman up with Goldson, Lafferty sliding in, Morelos in a foot race with Trevor Carson. Goldson again. Now McHugh. Hartley. Back to McHugh as Lee Wallace is ready to come on. Whether he will get an opportunity to do so remains to be seen, although the ball could be heading out of play here, and Rangers will try and make the change, will they? No, play on, as Bigaramana has it.
Rangers are too deep.
And it gets through to Elliot Freer. Knocked out by Katic, and Stephen Robinson can't believe it.
They're too deep. Rangers are defending too deep. They're actually just inviting Motherwell onto them instead of trying to push up and play the game higher up the park.
I think from the Motherwell perspective there, if Danny Johnson's on the pitch, he gets across people. Centre-forward instinct has to be get across defenders. So I think this is last chance saloon.
Well, now Rangers will get the chance to make the change. Lee Wallace back into action. He hasn't played for the club since September of last year. His action here will be highly limited. The former captain will come on to replace Obi Ejaria. Just stiffen up that back line for this corner, which could be the final act of the game. It's now or never for Motherwell. Bigaramana in it goes, and the ball goes in, and it's Peter Hartley that celebrates along with Stephen Robinson. Now or never, now is the time for Motherwell. What a dramatic finish to a quite magnificent game at Fir Park. Motherwell, right at the death, have stolen a point.
I think any neutral watching the game will say Motherwell, I think, have deserved something out of the game for their application, for their quality, for their sheer desire We did say before the game Peter Hartley would have to have a big game. The eyes were on him, the focus was on him. Would you believe he couldn't make it up? He goes and scores an equaliser deep into injury time and looks to have stolen 2 points from Rangers.
I'll tell you again, defensively it's Tavernier again. Loses his man, but what a game.
Well, do your talking on the pitch. That is exactly what Peter Hartley has just done. And he has grabbed a point for his side when it looked all over. What a finish to what has been a quite spectacular game at Fir Park. A fabulous advert for the Scottish game. There were 5 goals in a first half, which saw Rangers come from behind twice. They looked to hang on to that, but in the end, Motherwell had grabbed a point. And